It's
I want to ask, man. Let's go into it. I mean, I just see this popping up on my radar. Who is 2021's female hip hop artist of the year?
ooh, that is a fascinating question. I'm going to tell you something that happened in the car a couple weeks ago with my daughter.
Uh huh.
This time last year she didn't know who Armani Caesar was. This year she did.
Okay.
So Armani's done a good job about ingratiating herself with a certain demographic because my daughter didn't know her name a year ago, knows her name now. If we just talking,
Outside of you, she
yeah,
found out who she
outside
is
of me,
outside.
like I
Okay.
asked her, yeah, outside of me, like I asked her, I was like, hey, you know Armani? She's like, yeah, I know who Armani is. I was like, oh, I was like, okay, cool. So if we want to just talk about like uptick in notoriety, I mean, those are the things that I see with trends with the younger generation. So I always try to pipe into that. I mean, but Mike, I mean, I love the genius, Mike. I mean, that will be done was one of the most slept on projects last year.
Mm-hmm.
Not too many artists are gonna make our yearbook multiple times for their songs, but she is because Bailey Ave and Tunchi, which coincidentally enough features Armani Caesar, were two of the best rap songs that I heard last year, and so that speaks to her gifts and her flexibility because those songs are drastically different aesthetically. So she would be my personal pick. But there were there were a lot of females that actually got a little bit of run this year, but I don't think anybody really stood out. So I would just go with personal pick.
You don't think there was a runaway? I know Mulatto's made a lot of moves this year.
Yeah, Big Lotto, and what they calling it now, Big
Yeah,
Lotto. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, you see, but that's what I'm saying. Like, she had a couple dope verses, but is that more like the whole image, or is that like on some rap shit? Not to say that she can't rap.
Um.
You feel me? Because it's like Love dropped the project, and Mike, you and I know she can rap.
Oh
Or
yeah,
ask,
she can rap. Let me
she
ask
rap.
the people in the chat. And again, I don't. I mean, I personally, I would have no problem going with Love, the genius. I mean, she came through. I don't want to leave out anything either. Joe Bros says Little Sims. I was thinking that. I was thinking that.
I wasn't, but
You wasn't?
no,
Listen, again, shout out to Mark. He sent me that Little Sims project, and I was like, yo, this is dope.
it's dope.
Um, you don't think sometimes I might be an introvert? Is yeah. Cousin 08 says female rapper of the year, Little Sims.
I mean, yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it as much as everybody else did. I thought it was a dope project. There's a lot of dope stuff this
It's a
year.
full project. I
It
mean,
is. It didn't flash for me like Mike. That's what I'm saying. Is just like the Tunchi record and the Bailey Ave record. Like that's a range. Like that's making a street record, and then that's like making a personal like jazz hip hop infused record. That's range we don't get from most of our male artists. Almost never from our female artists because usually when female artists can spit the way that Love can spit, they can't get on a record and do what she did on Tunchi with Armani. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
Like that's not something you'll ever hear Jean Grey or Bahamadia or Lauren Hill do. You'll never hear them on Tunchi. Love
Listen,
can do.
man, Love the Genius is special.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
told you
saying.
that. I told her that when we interviewed her. I'm also saying
We
seeing
went looking
Shay
for her, Mike.
Noir.
I mean, Mike, we went looking for her based on what we heard. We were like, yo, we need to ask if we can interview her.
Yeah, for real, for real.
We went looking for her.
Shay Noir.
Shay Noir is dope.
I'm seeing Ciroc too, but
Little Sims ahead of yeah.
Darren Harris says Rhapsody is still my favorite female rapper right now. When's Rhapsody ain't dropped since 19, right?
I mean, Rhapsody's done some bars and some verses, but nothing really since Eve. That's why I'm saying, like,
What do you think about people saying Doja Cat?
I don't.
You know what? Doja Cat's not a whack rapper, actually. And she's really pushing forth for her rap credibility to be respected. She wants to do a full rap album. This is what I will tell artists that kind of dabble in those things. I mean, it's okay that Nicki went through this, right? Nicki went. You remember when she put out Starships, and Rosenberg said what he said on the Hot 97, underground stage, or it was like the pre-stage show or whatnot. Trying to get that underground audience riled up and say, this is that hip hop here, ain't no starships or whatever. And Nicki got mad and pulled out a Summer Jam. The thing is, when you're a rapper and you make those kind of records, you can't get mad when people critique them in that way. But I will say this: it is kind of a double standard when it comes to women, because nobody did that to 3000 when he made Hey Y'all.
I was about to say, I think sometimes it goes down to how much people love you, not even if you're male or female. I think it goes down to how much people love you in terms of what you get away with.
A lot of people are saying Doja Cat and Shay Noir. This is a tough one, man, because it's not like a run. Go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody really distanced themselves at all this year. So I'm going to go with talent and range, because everybody y'all said, if they were to go in a cipher with Love, all things being considered, and this is rap, you know what I'm saying? I'm always going to go back to the fundamentals. You know what I mean? I've said this plenty of times about different things. It's like, if all things are even or close or being considered, well, let's go to the fundamentals. Mike, you got $1,000. We going to an undisclosed location at 10 o'clock. It's going down. And we got $1,000 to spend. And we just named all these females. Where are you putting your G? Because I'm putting my G on Love.
Well, I don't know if that's the same thing. I feel you. But, female hip-hop artist of the year.
Yeah, this is hip-hop. Mike, that's what I'm saying. It says hip-hop artist of the year. So what you do as a hip-hop artist is you MC, you rhyme. Right.
Right. Let's leave that one for a second. We can come back to that.
No. I'm just throwing some devil's advocate type of stuff out.
Well, let's go to male hip hop artist of the year, Nas.
Insane.
All right.
I don't think we got to discuss that, do we?
No, we don't. Male hip hop artist of the year is Nas. Look, he dropped KD2 and dropped Magic, probably number 1 and 2 hip hop albums of 2021. So,
Mike, if anything, we need to ask ourselves: has any MC ever even done anything close to that? Like, has there ever been an MC that released the first and second best albums of the year?
Westside got close last year, but a couple of things got in the way.
I don't think he got close.
You don't think he got close? Yeah, he didn't get close. But I'm just saying, he put out 3 quality efforts.
No, he put out 3 top 20 worthy albums.
I'll put it this way. In like a 2019 year, with the same 3 albums he put out, it could have been possible.
Possible.
But how many Nas's are there? So, yeah.
I was thinking DMX with Flesh in My Flesh and It's Dark and Hell is Hot was the closest.
That was 98. I'm sorry, man. No.
I mean, It's Dark and Hell is Hot is the best album that year, though, right? We're clear on that, right?
Aquemini is the best album that year.
Oh, yeah, it's the Aquemini album. Okay, well, damn. Yeah, there's that.
Nah.
That's Moment of Truth year, too.
Yeah. Nah.
A lot of
content. But those are very quality,
So this is like one of those. So if anything, if we need to talk about it, it's like this is one of those real GOAT moments. Like, this is what I'm saying. He's doing things rappers have never done before. It's like now he's the first rapper like ever to really make the 2 best projects of the year in the same year. He's like pushing 50.
No, that's real.